Hi all, just looking at the Z21 digital system from Roco and Fleischmann. It is a really good system this, I'm really impressed with it, so I thought I'd have a closer look at it, possibly use it as a backup system or possibly even using it to replace the ECOS, but I can't see that happening somehow. I really can't, because I'm pretty advanced now with the feedback modules and the computer software on the ECOS. I don't really want to swap over. But it doesn't come with an actual hard controller. You've got to supply that yourself by using a tablet, iPad, Android phone, etc., iPod. So the price of it can work out, well, it will work out more expensive than the ECOS. If you consider, say, a £300 tablet and this at about £330-ish. So you've got to bear that in mind. And you really do want a tablet on standby all the time in your railway room if you're using this. Yeah, the box you get with it is really high quality. Packing on it is very good. Get a really high quality box with information on the side of the box showing what you can connect up. So yeah, we get router information, a nice manual which is quite well explained in about 3 different languages, basic setups, etc. The actual box itself, that's the Z21, and that's just a black box basically with all the gubbins inside. I'll take that out in a minute for a closer look. So underneath the next shelf we have another box with a router. Let's take this out first. We've got a decent transformer, power pack, 2.6 amp. Not sure whether that'll operate a huge railway, I'm not sure, but we'll soon find out anyway, because I'll probably wire it up to see what it's like. And then we get the Wi-Fi router dedicated for this particular setup, so you can't go wrong. Just a basic Wi-Fi router, so you don't need the internet and you can have a standalone system working this. Yeah, so I've just got it set up. There's the Z21 set up on its own network with the router that it comes with. So basically you just plug it in, connect up the router as shown in the manual to the box, Z21, go to your iPad and input the name of the router which comes up when prompted, and the password for the router which it shows in the manual, and you get access to download the app which is free of charge. It just logs onto it straight away, no problems, no messing around. Turn it off and on using the switch there, off and on there. Emergency stop. You can have 2 cabs. What I like about it is you can just scroll through your locomotives very, very easily, and these pictures are preloaded ones, or you can just add your own very, very easily, so that's good. Camera loco I've got on there at the moment. I've got it wired up in client mode with the Z21. That means it's talking to the Z21 and it's not shown on the Wi-Fi network. In host mode it's shown on the Wi-Fi network. So it's talking, that locomotive is talking directly to that router and going through the Z21 box, coming back to the iPad. And if I click on camera, you get a real-time image as well as the controls for the locomotive. You can make that image big, like that. I'll zoom it back. I'm still learning a lot of stuff about this. It's quite a lot. It's a really powerful command station. I really like it, the way it works. Of course, I programmed all the sounds. Here you can have up to 28, I think 28 functions, nearly 30 functions, whatever. Direction control. Now I've also got the prototypical cab, so click on that and it will load up a cab for 103. There's a 103 cab, which is really nice. So you can adjust the camera in the loco up and down, left and right. You can move that image around whichever way you want it to work, and you got some commands down here, functions. This is how a real one would work, a real prototype, so I'm not sure how you get it all up and running, because I don't know how to drive a real loco, so that's interesting. But you can also control it on another phone. You don't have to use those controls. As you can see, it's moving there in the image. Switch it back again. Yeah, it's really cool. The way that works is really good. So you could actually work it like that with the controls of the real prototype, or go back to your normal control board, or just go into standard camera mode on one side, controls on the other, and then when it's up and running on the track or in automation mode or wherever, you can just put it in full screen. And that works very nicely. Yeah, quite impressed with that. And plus you can have multiple items linked at once. So I've got my app, Samsung Android phone, got an iPod, so you could have that in full screen mode and just use it on that. There's loads of different ways you can work this. Let's go back into it again. Yeah, so quite impressed with the way all that works. What I don't know about is when you program, go into program mode, put all your functions on, pictures or whatever, it doesn't seem to upload it to automatically to any other devices. I think you've got to import them or export them. I'm not sure how you do that. There is a simple way probably of doing it. But let's see. Let's have a look at, say, taking a picture of that loco and going into locomotives. That particular locomotive I've got on there at the moment, so I want to change the picture. Configure, image, camera. So I'll just take a picture of that particular locomotive. This is just a demonstration, it's not brilliant this. So there's a picture of the locomotive I've just took. Save, and then you just adjust it with your fingers to the correct size. Save, and that image is now in on the system, which is really cool. That's how easy it is to upload pictures. So when I go back into control panel, you'll see that picture I've just taken there of the loco. That's how easy it is. You're not looking for numbers or names, you just look for pictures, which is brilliant. That's what I really like about it. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this system. Regarding accessories, I'm not sure how all that works, but it's got a 3.2 amp transformer, so there's quite a lot of juice in that. I think it will power my system quite nicely. But I will log it onto the main system just to try out So yeah, it's really good because there's no messing around with settings, it's just plug and play, and it's a very easy system to use, and quite a powerful one as well. How the accessories work is you take a picture of your layout and overlay the points onto the picture of your layout. There's no drawing track plans or anything, you just insert the points accessories over the picture of the actual where the point is on the actual photograph. So I'll show that on another vid, because I will connect this onto my main system to try it out properly. But that's just a quick demo. But quite impressed with it. Just wanted to have a play around with this system and see what it's like. Yeah, and of course you can add other controls like Roku and Fleischmann controllers. You can hardwire them in on the front on Xbox or around the back.